think I'm live. Hello. Hello. Hello everyone. Hello. Let me know if you can see me. Hopefully you can. I think you can because I can see myself now. Well, nice to see you all here. Waiting for the quiz. I'm waiting too. We're gonna have some fun questions about the whole event and we'll find out who was properly watching. Just give me a second, I need to turn myself down. Okay, I'm back. Hello, I'm back. Well, I just seen that Anna da Costa is an hour and 15 minutes from Scranton. We all know what happened in Scranton, supposedly. So, I'm a big fan of Scranton. Okay, so lovely to see you here, people. Are you ready for the quiz? Okay, well, just chill if you're ready, because I thought let's do a little color exercise, color palette building exercise. So if you didn't see my message in the chat, please grab your colored pencils or pastels or markers or any kind of tool that's quick and easy to use and has lots of colors. And also maybe your art journal or just a few sheets of paper. Now the sunshine is just, let me just close the curtain while you get your supplies. Anything that's got lots of colors. Okay, I think this is more bearable. The Electric City. Hello, Anna. Cześć, Ania. Okay, so have you got your supplies? Let me know. Let me know. And while I'm waiting, in my head, the Electric City rap is playing. Who knows what I'm talking about? Because you're possibly a very, very good friend material for me. Okay. Okay, good. Very good. Very good. So I'm gonna get my supplies and I can do this thing. Well, you're from everywhere, people. Canada, Germany, Poland. Ah, lovely. Great. Christy says that she's been enjoying these lives and she still has some catching up to do from the weekend, so that's good. If you missed any lives or videos, it's all available for you in the classroom, so just go to Wanderlust live on everything-shard.com. Amy, maybe you can paste the link right now so everyone who's watching this just from YouTube and doesn't exactly know what this is about, you can go there and you can get access to lots and lots of different videos all about mixed media from an event that took place this weekend that just finished yesterday. And we had a lot of fun and there is a lot of material to watch. Okay. Denmark, Netherlands, fabulous, fantastic, great. Okay, so one more thing. So on Wanderlust, right now, I mean not right now, but from this Friday, we are going to be exploring on Wanderlust 22. We're going to be exploring papers and fabrics. So every time on Wanderlust when we start a new star supply, because that's what papers in this case are, star supplies or supply on which we focus for the next, in 2027 weeks, in 23 it's going to be 6 weeks of each supply. So at the beginning of each supply sequence, let's call it, I share a video in which I introduce the supply, and there's a lot of learning and there's a lot of facts and testing and demos. Is anyone watching, any one of those who are watching right now on Wanderlust 22 actually? Because you know what I'm talking about, right? Star supplies. And all of our teachers within those 7 weeks focus on those star supplies as well. So if our star supply is papers, then we have 7 lessons which use papers and mixed media, but each features a different technique, and it shows a little bit of an outside the box approach with this supply. Yes, Lindy says she's 21, 22, 23. Yes. And Mary, yes. Oh, that's really, and Rachel, that's really good to see. Oh, and it's just so great that you are here as well, because it means you have this hunger, right? So I'm happy that this is happening. Fabulous. So papers are starting next Friday on Wanderlust 22. So because I was creating the Studio Basics lesson, the introduction to papers a few days ago, I have a lot of papers around me, different kinds of papers that have some splatters of paint, and I have deli paper. I have a lot of deli paper because I had to play with it to be able to, demonstrate it. And I have some bits of deli paper here that I covered with a thin layer of gesso. Now for this exercise that we're gonna do in a minute on colors, you can just do it on any paper, but I just want to show you at the same time deli paper, right? Do any of you know deli paper? Do you work with deli paper? Or maybe deli paper is new to you? Let me know in the comments. I would love to know what the percentage is. Right, so my deli paper was covered with a thin layer of gesso, but it's not necessary because deli paper takes any media very, very well. So on these 4 pieces of paper, we're gonna play with some color palettes, maybe on 2. Lisa is asking, where do I get my deli paper from? I get my deli paper from Art Van Gogh shop. If you're from the UK. Or is it? I think that's the name of the shop. Art Van Gogh. Wycombe Arts as well, I think they're called. But yeah, it's a really good shop if you're based in the UK, because they have a massive choice of specialty papers, if you know what I mean. So slightly different stuff and more interesting, and it's a small business, so obviously I always like to support a little business rather than buy from the giants. And they have some art supplies, and it's great. And if you're in America, I suppose getting deli paper is no problem. Fabulous, great. It's not like baking paper. Baking paper is coated with silicone, and deli paper has got a coat of wax on one side, so it makes it very, very different. Baking paper is meant to go in your oven, so it's not gonna it can withstand quite high temperatures, while deli paper cannot do that. I mean, you could try, but probably not recommended. And it's also different from wax paper. Wax paper is very glossy and very kind of thicker, and it's got a layer of wax on both sides. It's a different animal as well. So deli paper is pretty special. It's a bit like a tissue, but much stronger. So yeah, it's special. You just gotta get yourself some deli paper. Anna's asking if she can use wax paper or parchment paper. Wax paper, definitely not. Parchment paper, no, because it's gonna resist all of your media. So just grab a sheet of paper, any paper, printer paper is fine. Yeah, exactly. It's the paper that's wrapped around your sandwich from the deli. Not kidding, exactly. That's it. Right. And Anya says she heard so much about it but never used deli paper. And now it's your opportunity and your chance. This is the sign. This is the sign that it's time for you to get yourself some deli paper. Okay. Oh, righty. Okay. So any paper. But most importantly, get your color media. So pencils or whatever you have. Okay. So look at this color wheel that I have here. I hope you all have a color wheel. And if you don't, now it's time for you. Also, another sign from from me, from heavens, that you should get yourself a color wheel or even print it out of the internet, because it's very useful and you should always have it at your workspace. And I also want to say that having and using a color wheel doesn't mean that you don't know much about color, you don't know what you're doing, you're an amateur. It's exactly the opposite. It means you know what you're doing. You know that color wheel is extremely helpful and you know how to use it. And I will show you how to use it in like a simple way, just a brief, introduction. Color wheel is divided into two halves. That's very, very easy to see. Cool colors and warm colors. And the colors that are on the opposite sides of a color wheel are called complementary colors. Wow, my mind just suddenly went completely blank. So they are contrasting. So yellow and this violet contrast very, very much. So let's just put a little bit of some yellow on your paper, a few patches. Let's go for 4 patches. And now let's grab something that's similar to this color. So violet, cold purple. I'm gonna go for, hard to choose this one. And do a few patches of that as well. And now look at it. How does this color combo feel? Right? Does it feel right or does it feel wrong? Now, while we're here, I just want to say that there is no right or wrong in our journaling and mixed media, and all I'm showing you here is just some color theory rules, right? You don't have to follow any of those, but I always believe it's good to know them and understand them to, break those rules, right? So let's just be open-minded here. Okay, so how does this feel? Colors that are complementary, colors that are contrasting, they don't like each other very much. You see, they basically shout at each other. They're bouncing off each other. It doesn't feel very calm, right? It doesn't. And then when you grab a paintbrush, well, I can, because my Neo colors are water soluble. If you don't use water soluble pencils, you can't do it, but you can watch me. If you mix them together, they will create a brownish color. This is actually quite a nice brown. But this is what is often referred to as mud, right? I don't agree. We shouldn't call it mud. People who know their colors will call it neutralizing. That's what you do when you mix two complements. You neutralize them. You can create grays and browns that can be just as beautiful as all the other colors. So just the difference is just the approach and your mindset, right? But in general, complementary colors that are on the opposite sides of a color wheel will create browns and grays, and that's not always what we want, right? So it's good to know that, so you can make those conscious choices. And when they're put together next to each other, they don't like each other very much. They don't look very calming. Okay, let's get another piece of paper. How you doing? Let me have a look at the chat if you're still here. Zenka's asking, is deli paper like a tracing paper? No. Though very cheap tracing paper that you can get from like school suppliers will be kind of similar, probably the most similar that you can find. But in general, it's not like just tracing paper, so yeah. And definitely not like baking paper, because baking paper is silicone and will resist all of your silicone coated and will resist all of your media. Deli paper is special. Okay. Art Van Gogh. Exactly, Wendy. Thank you very much. Right. Thank you, Amy. Thank you for the link. That's the shop. That's the shop. Jamie used to have an arts and crafts shop a few years ago, many years ago, actually, no. And since then I was just shopping because I really loved their choice. Art Van Gogh, really like their choice of materials. They're a little different, you know, more interesting and not as mainstream, which is always good. Okay, so that's our complementary colors, and now we know what happens. Now let's try something else. Look at your color wheel again. Choose one color. I'm gonna go for this yellow orange, let's say, yeah. Let's make a few patches. Let's go for 3 patches this time. Now what's next to that orange yellow? There's orange, that's kind of reddish almost, very intense, and there is yellow, right? So let's find those and put 3 patches of those as well. That's basically it. So they all meet. And these are called adjacent colors because they are next to each other on a color wheel. So they are from the same mother, if you know what I mean. That's from the same family. And look how this looks so different comparing to this, right? And now if I blend them together, there's no mud happening. It's all very peaceful. It's just fine, right? No controversies. No one's divorcing anyone. Everyone's very, very happy, and we're just getting kind of an orange color. But because we have same quantities, same number of all of those 3 colors, you know, we have 3 patches of each. It's pretty balanced, right? So this is a perfect color combo, or a perfect way to build a color palette for backgrounds. When you do backgrounds for your journals or mixed media, go for 3 adjacent colors. Just look at your color wheel, look what's next to each other, and this is going to create a really lovely, cohesive and calm background. Even if you choose red, right? It's still gonna be calm and it's gonna feel good. It's not gonna make anyone feel uncomfortable, if you know what I mean. So it's like a really foolproof, easy, it feels like a cheat way of building color palettes for backgrounds. But when you're building an abstract piece, mixed media for instance, and you want there to be some sort of a message, or you want to tell a story, it's not a background basically, you know, you want to have some more meaning and some meaning, I think, then you may want to choose one color that is dominating. So one color out of these 3 that are adjacent that we're gonna have more of. So let's try that with that orange red. Yeah, so we're gonna do 3 big patches of orange red and some smaller patches, just 2 of yellow and just 2 of orange. And straight away the whole character of this color palette is changed, because this red orange is playing the main role. It's like Tina Turner, right? She's at the front of the stage, the band is there behind her to support her, but this, you know, Tina Turner, this red orange is just totally most important person, and straight away provides you with a focal point, right? So now you could add some stamping or some writing on those patches of red, and that would straight away draw lots of attention and be a very kind of defined, get a color palette, a focal point straight away. And let's try the same now on the jelly plate, because I have my jelly plate. Okay, I have a very little jelly plate. Oh, Celtic Pheasant says I have to leave for dancing in 5 minutes. Nice. Well, thank you very much for watching this. It's been really nice to see you here, and I know you participated in many lives and videos, so that's lovely. So let's just try the same thing with jelly plate and some acrylic paints. If you have some, just grab it now, and if you don't, just watch and play with different adjacent combinations that you see on your color wheel or on my color wheel. I'll leave it here for you. And I'm gonna put 2 little blobs of orange and 2 blobs of pink, but bigger. Now you're thinking, where is this pink on my color wheel? Well, it's somewhere around here, right? Because you have to look at every color as a starting point. It can be mixed with white and then it's going to be lighter, but it's still the same kind of color on the color wheel. Do you know what I mean? It's still here. So it's still adjacent with this yellow or with this pink orange that I have, so salmony color. So they are adjacent. I have my brayer and I have my little plastic tub with a wet wipe here to clean my brayer. I always like to do that. I know this was a subject that you chatted about during one of the lives. I think it was with Iris, how to keep your brayer clean. So this is my way of making sure my brayer is clean. If I use it, I have this tub with tissue. So because these colors are adjacent, they will mix so beautifully together, and I just love that. And I'm still using that deli paper because it feels great with jelly plate, and it just looks amazing, beautiful. It's just all you need when it comes to backgrounds, some adjacent colors. Okay, let's just do one more because I have some leftover paint. I don't like to waste paint. Ronnie's asking about jelly plate. That's proper jelly arts plate, 3x5. So wherever you get your jelly plate from, they should stock this probably. I'm not sure, maybe. Okay, all right. So I'm gonna clean my brayer because I'm a very good girl. Live streaming, so you know, just make sure I take care of my tools. But there's nothing worse than cleaning a brayer with dried up paint. I just really don't like it. Okay, so we have backgrounds. That's another way of creating a color palette. We have a background with 2 adjacent colors or 3, whatever. And now to make it more interesting, we could either, like I did here, add a third one that's adjacent but in bolder patches, so it complements this color palette but also provides us a focal point. Or we could look at our color wheel one more time, find them on the color wheel, so there's some around here, and see what's on the other side. Yeah, complement. So that's aqua blue, turquoise blue, so something like this. So we can add a small mark or a small patch of that complementary color to provide our piece, to give our piece some contrast. But you have to be really careful and do it slowly and don't go crazy. Because if you go a little crazy, then they will start arguing. It's important that these are the most dominating and that the complement is only a small addition. So I'm just gonna put it on my jelly plate here and there. And you know, that looks okay. That looks fine. That looks kind of, you know, it doesn't hurt. Looking at it doesn't hurt. I wish I could have a bit better. Maybe I have my pastels here. Hold on. That's it. They don't shout at each other. They don't argue. I think that's probably enough, and I wouldn't want to add more. But it is more interesting than just with adjacent colors. So, okay, I hope that gave you some ideas how you could build color palettes for your mixed media pieces, because I know this is often a problem, especially like if you're a beginner. This can feel very daunting to build a color palette and think of composition. So this is something we teach on Wanderlust as well In fact, as soon as you join Wanderlust 23 classroom, you get access to a pretty big lesson where I explain a lot about color theory and a lot about building composition. So this is just a little intro, and just so you can have this, starting point for your own pieces right now. Okay. All right. I think I am personally very ready for that quiz. Are you? Oh, Elizabeth, thank you very much about what you say about our community, that it's supportive, helpful, and non-judgmental. It's really important to us that our place on the internet, where our course is posted and where our adventurers participate, is supportive. So we really promote those supportive posts and include them in our emails, and love when our adventurers really work together on the course. Oh, I think one of my children just banged their head or something, but that is there with them, so don't worry. I have my questions for our quiz. Now, the questions were, I put them together with Amy, who helped me, because obviously she was watching all of the streams and all of the videos, and I know some of you were watching all of them too, and were present on all of the streams. So who here done all of the videos? Tell me, people. I want to know, because you're gonna be serious players. And by the way, speaking of community, on Wanderlust, Amy is the person who is in there, in the classroom and in our community as well, chatting to you just like she is right now, making sure you're all happy and get the help that you may need, and feel supported. Okay, Arlene says that she did all. Nice. Okay, me, Lisa, okay, almost all. Zenka, okay. Great. Okay, question number 1. So I'm going to be reading a question, and then I need you to type in your answer as quickly as possible. No cheating, people. No Google searches. No going back to the classroom. All of the questions will be about what happened on Wanderlust Live. Now, the first question is going to be, there will be some easy and some difficult questions. So the first one should be kind of easy. Okay, hold on, where is it? Okay, in the first warm-up session with me, okay, what was Amy wearing? I think it should be easy because it was rather spectacular. Tell me, people, what was Amy wearing during our first live stream when she joined me? The lag is just so painful that I'll be waiting impatiently for your answer. Sparkly dress. That's kind of right, but what was that dress made out of? What was the color? Yeah, sequins. Yes, Kathy. Yes, sequin dress. Beautiful. Rainbow sequins. Annuance, I think you're winning this. Definitely, because that's exactly what I have written here. Rainbow sequins. Amy, is this one of your favorite party dresses, or it really looked amazing? Amy actually did bring quite a few. She brought a whole bag with her, so we could try different ones on. But I was really desperate to wear my apron, so it was kind of pointless. So we just let Amy sparkle and shine. And when Zosia, my daughter, came back from school and she saw Amy, she was really impressed. Great people. Many of you know the answer to this question. See, Amy, you definitely in people's memory embedded. Okay, now second question number 2. That's a difficult one. What did the poster behind Jean Oliver's body during our chat, what did the poster behind her say? It was a big, I think, white poster with black writing. And it's something that Jean Oliver often has in her studio or shows on her Instagram posts and social media. I wonder who's gonna know this. I'm waiting. No clue. Arlene says no clue. Oh, Arlene, come on. Think about something. Just have a go. Whatever. Just say whatever. Exactly, I forgot to say. If you don't know the right answer, just say anything. It's gonna count. I'm a maker. Yes. Flip doodle. Great. Fabulous. I'm a maker. Beautiful. And Andrea, very good. I think you're pretty equal there. And Andrea. Okay. That's good. I'm a maker. That's it. That's good. I thought that's going to be difficult, but quite a few of you know the answer to this. So that's awesome. Great. Okay, question number 3 is, where is Francisca Nunez from? Francisca's done a wonderful video on gardening and her gardening passion. And she also done some lives with us. So I hope you participated, and I'm pretty sure she said where she's from, so I'm hoping. Yes, Arlene says Portugal. Yes, Arlene, you got it. Portugal. Arlene, Lisa, and Lindy, you and Anya. Yeah, beautiful, beautiful. Okay, oh, I'm writing everything down. Beautiful. Okay. Ooh. Oh, yeah, that was easy, wasn't it? You all love Francisca. I know. We love her too. Okay. Okay, now while we're on this subject, next question. Where does Iris Fritchie Cousins live? Where does she live? If you don't know the right answer, say anything. It will count as well. It's the rule of all of my party games. Just say anything, do anything. It's fine. So where does Iris Fritchie Cousins live? London, Anya, yes! Yes! Oh, Lisa, beautiful. London, and Christy, amazing. Beautiful, London. Washington State, nice. Close, but not quite. Alrighty, beautiful. From the Netherlands, yes, but she lives in London. Fantastic. And I chatted to her recently and she says she loves living in London, so that's great. Okay, ready for another question? Ready? How many cats were involved in the making of Wanderlust Live? Now that's a tricky question. How many cats were involved in the making of Wanderlust Live? It's one of those questions when you just have to say something. How many cats were involved in the making of Wanderlust Live? Christy says 3. Yes, Christy. 8, Lisa. Yes, Lisa. Beautiful. Fantastic, because we don't know the number. Mary says 3. Yes, beautiful. Yes, 7, 5. We don't know the answer here. I was kind of hoping that some of you will throw a really big number there, because it's possible, because how many of you have a cat, right? Cats are pretty mainstream nowadays. So it's possible that there were like hundreds of cats involved in the making of Wanderlust Live, because you all made Wanderlust Live, right? Because you were there on the chat. So you all win this question. Now, next question. How many live streams we had in total? Now, this is about live streams, not pre-recorded videos. So chats and the videos where it was Francisca in her garden, Ray Missigman in her studio. That's not live streams. So how many live streams we had? Oh, this counts as a live stream. How many? Robert, yes, actually, when me and you asking if that includes my daughter, when we were working out the questions with Amy said that Zosia should definitely count as a cat, so there was at least one. Arlene says 20. Yes, Arlene, yes, beautiful. You're good at it, Arlene. Oh, people, Arlene is serious. And Liz says 20. Beautiful. Yes, we had 20 live streams. Can you believe this? It's unbelievable. 20. How did we do this? Okay. Question number next. How many Wanderlust adventures were featured in the videos with the original flip-throughs, how many of those did we have? How many Wanderlust original flip-through videos did we have? I managed to ask the question right. How many? Arlene, 4. Not this time. Anya, yes, 3. Anya and Lisa, you winning this, 3. Beautiful. Very good. Very good. Natasha says, can I ask a question? Are the lessons pre-recorded or also live? And can you give tips what original to use if you want to buy one? Amy, can you please find a link to our blog post that I've created recently, not that recently actually, about best originals to buy for daily original, and could you paste it here? Because I think that's going to be helpful. Lessons are on Wanderlust 23, if that's what you ask, and lessons are pre-recorded. Okay, next question, people. What is Mary Beth Shaw's business called? Because she's got a great business that she started many years ago. And what's it called? Mary Beth Shaw. Stencil Girl. Yes, Christy and Arlene. You got it. Beautiful. You gotta be fast, people. Stencil Girl, yes. You all know it, but you're too slow, people. You're too slow. You gotta be fast. Okay, that's awesome. Great. Now, question number 53. What is Kanzi Syndit obsessed with? I heard her say it yesterday. I think there was just one thing that she was obsessed with. What is Kanzi Syndit obsessed with? She used that word exactly, obsessed. Lisa, you're asking where I buy my Delusions journal. I get it from Art from the Heart, I think. It's been a while, to be honest. I got it a while ago. Arlene is killing it. So, what is Kanzi obsessed with? Give me some answers, people. Come on. If you don't know what to say anything. Still no right answer. At least not the answer that I'm expecting. If she said flowers, then Lindy Allen and Kathy Davenport, you got it, and Anna. But I don't think that's not what I mean. I'll write your names down. Come on, there was one more thing she said twice she's obsessed with. It was really important because she was doing a lot of it. One thing that Kanzi Syndit is obsessed with during her, she mentioned that during her live stream. Art, not that exactly. She likes stencils, I'm pretty sure, but she did not say she's obsessed with them. Jim's trying to calm the people upstairs down. Okay, no right answer. Well, I'm gonna tell you what, people, you're gonna have to rewatch this because she did say that. Faces is pretty close. I'm gonna have that, yes, faces. But she mentioned specifically that she is obsessed with eyes. Yeah, okay, but Kathy, Christy, you got it. Okay. Okay, what book does Jean Oliver show us during the chat that I had with her? What book does Jean Oliver show us? Okay, what book does Jean Oliver show us? That's a difficult one. Do you remember the title? Do you remember the title? She actually takes it out and shows us. I think she's holding it there. Ronnie, you're really close. You're really close, Ronnie. The War of Art. I think that she mentions that, but I'm not sure if she shows that actually. Maybe we're all wrong. Okay, well, there was a book called On Flowers by Amy Merrick. So that's what I meant. So sorry. Okay, next question. While we're here, so I just need to do something. Right. While we're here with Jean Oliver, what does Jean Oliver bring out that has her supplies in? What does she call it? What does she get out of her, I don't know, whatever she had here and puts on the table and shows us? And what does she call this? Granny basket. Yes, Kathy. Yes, Kathy. Okay, granny basket, that's it. Now, next question. What colors of acrylics did I and Amy use on our first live stream, the warm-up? What were the colors? I think there were 4, but if you give me 3, I'll be great. Don't have to be specific like the name of a pigment, just, whether it was blue or black, that kind of thing. So what colors me and Amy used on our first live stream? Do you know? Peach, red and yellow. I guess yes. Yes, Roni. Yeah. Red, pink and white, Lisa. Yes. Beautiful. Yeah. Beautiful. Nice. So we had like red, pink, very light pink, peachy pink, yellow ochre, I think, or something similar, and yellow, I think. Okay, while we're there, on that live stream, what beverage was Amy offered to calm her nerves? What beverage was Amy offered to calm her nerves? Oh, Amy posted a link to the blog post. Yay, she found it. This is a blog post where I talk about my favorite art journaling books for art journaling, especially daily art journaling. And if you're thinking about best books for Wanderlust, then there was a post about it in the Wanderlust 23 classroom. So, Okay. Roni, you have the right answer. Yes, and Christy, it was vodka. Okay. Now, next question. What did Claudette Hasenjager do to build her color palettes in her first live stream on Friday? What did she do? How did she build those color palettes? Yes, I think you should have said yes, Amy. So how did Claudette build her color palettes? What did she do? Yes, collage, that's it. Lindy and Anya have the right answer. It was collage. It was collage. Arlene says, between my bad connection and hers, I heard nothing. Oh, that would be the right answer as well. Yes, Claudette had some internet issues, but we're thinking of a solution for it, so we can still give you that especially that third lesson that was interrupted pretty early. We're looking how we can make it work so you can actually do this project with her. Yes, but she did cut out abstract shapes and she done some collage with colors, which is a great idea, and I find that very inspiring. Okay, so good job, people. Wow, you're really involved. I know some of you are getting frustrated because it's lagging, but don't worry. Don't worry, it's just a game. I don't have any prizes planned. Oh, maybe I shouldn't have said that. I should have left that to the end. Oh, okay. Okay. Yes, some of you are really far behind with answers, yeah. Okay, alrighty. Now, do you remember Shemi Dixon's live streams? She had a stapler. So what color was that stapler? Because it was quite a presence, that stapler. What color was Shemi Dixon's stapler? Don't worry if it's lagging. Don't worry. Just type in whatever random answers you have. It's fine. Ugh. Okay, yep. Mary, Anya, Ronnie, you got it. It was pink. Arlene, yes, you're in there again. You're in the game. It was pink. Yes. Bright pink, right? So it was hard to forget. It's hard to forget. I think we all need that kind of a stapler, that color of a stapler. Now, what color, while we're still on colors, what color does Kanzi Sindit not like? We know what Kanzi's obsessed with. Flowers and everything, and eyes as well. I know that, at least. But what color is she obsessed with? No, sorry. What color does she not like? What color does Kanzi Sindit not like? Robin, I love you are so far behind. I love just saying your very random answers in this chat. Yes, Arlene, it was red. Yes, Arlene and Anne and Liz and Robin and Lisa and Zdenka and Peggy and Kathy. Oh, good job, people. You really paid attention. Okay. How many special guests in total did I have on my live streams? Think about it. Think about it. How many what? How many guess? Okay, you give me some answers. Let me count. Yes. 4. Arlene, 6. Arlene, please. I want to know. Who? I had 4 guests. There was Amy, there was my daughter Zosia, and there was also Jamie and Ella on the first live. So, Christy, great answer. And Lisa. But Arlene, I really want to know, who are these other 2 people? That's really, really good. Okay, so I'm just gonna wait. We're gonna just sit here and wait for Arlene to explain, and Rachel as well. Oh, Linda, you counted all the chat teachers too. Yes, okay, you confused the interviews with the lives. Okay, well, makes sense. Probably my fault. I didn't ask the question in the right way. Okay. Oh, how does Francisca Nunez like her garden? What's the thing that she likes the style? What does she want to have a lot of in her garden? Cats. I think. I think that's an answer to something else. Arlene, Christy, Lisa, Wild. This is it. This is the answer. This is the answer. That's it. Wild, and she likes to have a lot of wildlife and natural. Exactly. Wild and free. I wonder if Francisca can feel that we're talking about her garden so much. Right. That's great. And looking at my list. Okay, I have 2 more questions. 2 more questions. Okay. Question number 73. Name one thing, just at least one thing from nature that Francisca, she's here again, uses on her video to make marks on her live stream. I don't know which live stream it was. I think the first one. What, at least one thing from nature, like a nature thing that she uses to make marks with on her live stream. Purple cows, I love that. Amazing. Yes, you're all right. Very good. Twigs, a stem, yes. Feather. I don't know if there were leaves. I don't remember leaves, but definitely. Yeah, all of you got a point. Beautiful. And now the last question. Are we ready for it? I know this was it's going to be about a pre-recorded video, so it might be a little bit more difficult because when it's a live, it's a little bit more, it's easier to remember details maybe. But we're going to have this last question now. Okay, the last question is, are you ready? Are you ready? Okay. What's one thing that Lacosia Hall has got a lot of and would never get rid of, ever, ever? What does Lacosia Hall have a lot of? Has got a lot of? What is this one thing? It's a collection, basically. What's a collection? I'd like some random answers as well, because I think they're always... Arlene, cups. Exactly. Cups, mugs. Arlene, I think we have to admit this. I think Arlene just totally smashed this quiz. Lacosia's got a lot of cups and mugs that have word queen on them. So amazing. Also, so many of you know that. And journals probably as well, Bible journals. I'm sure she would never get rid of them, but she just says specifically that, she's got a lot of mugs and she shows a shot of them. So that's really good. Anya, Arlene, Kathy, send us an email, okay? It's hello@everything-r.com and give us your postage address. We'd like to send you a little gift. Just a little something, but what I'm trying to say here is that you all done an amazing job. And I mean, I thought these questions going to be really difficult and it's going to be like maybe, after 20 minutes only 2 people participating and trying to get the right answer. But you really paid a lot of attention. So I am really, 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 really impressed. Oh, great. Amy, please type in the names of the ladies who told me had the most answers according to your maths with their last names as well, so we know who we're talking about. But the most important thing here, thank you so much for joining this quiz. It was fun. Next time I'll have to do it with drinks and some more controversial questions, I think, and a little bit later because it's still middle of the day here. Awesome. Great. Fabulous. Wanderlust Live, this event is kind of finishing right now with this last live stream. We are closing the whole event, and I want to say big, huge, massive, sparkly, glittering colorful thank you to everyone who participated in anything. If you watched at least one live or at least one video, I want to say thank you. And if you just watching this for the first time, you participate in here, that's great too. You can enjoy the rest at your, whenever you're ready. It was so cool to have these chats with you and to be able to interact. I would really like to do it like in real life as well. So this is something we'll probably be thinking about. But this will probably happen again because it was so much fun. And I know many of you enjoyed this as well. We had some lovely emails from some of you and messages, and it's just awesome. And I want to thank all of the teachers who contributed to this event, because you've done an amazing job and you were really dedicated and put a lot of hard work into preparing these lessons. If you people watching like what we do, please consider reading more about Wanderlust 23, because right now it's at lower price of 99 American dollars, so US dollars. So the regular price is 175, so this is a really, really, really good discount. So if you want to join, these $99 will get you access to the whole year of classes like this, just pre-recorded, weekly videos in mixed media and our journaling, a finished project on every lesson, plus so much more. For instance, in 23, we're gonna have a weekly self-care challenge, which I'm doing with my friend Elisa. That's also going to be included in Wanderlust 23. So I really hope to see you in that classroom. I hope you had loads and loads of fun. There was one more thing I had to say, but I forgot. I don't know. Let me just look through comments and maybe suddenly I will remember. Some of you are still participating in the quiz. I love that. You just get some random vodka answers here. Beautiful. Fantastic. Okay, great. Beautiful. And also, thank you, Amy. Thank you. Thank you for being on this chat and being your awesome, awesome self and being so helpful and involved. That was really, really great. Beautiful. Okay. Well, thank you very much. I still think I forgot to say something. Hold on, let me cover my face because that usually helps with thinking when no one looks at me. No clue. Still no clue. Okay, thank you very much for watching, everyone, and see you again soon.